Hey, what's up, guys? It's Girl Hands, and I'm sitting here drinking some holiday spice tea, and I don't care if that makes me sound like a Nancy. It tastes delicious, and I'm gonna do what makes me happy, so there. I don't know, there's something about this time of year that always puts me in a really good mood. I guess everybody's just in much better spirits, everybody's getting ready to go on holiday. A lot of holiday-themed things that you don't normally get year-round are starting to come out, like pumpkin spice beer. My wife went out and bought some gingerbread candles, which are awesome. Awesome, man. I mean, your entire house smells like cookies. It's great. I might sound like a fat ass, but I don't care because I mean, who would be upset about that? You know, your house smelling like cookies, like maybe chocolate chip or gingerbread or graham crackers, or I guess graham crackers or crackers, not cookies. Whatever. Regardless, all the holiday themed candles smell good. The only thing that would kind of suck about that is if you woke up to the smell of gingerbread and then you run downstairs and realize that it was all a lie. There's nothing you can actually eat. It's just the smell. That would be kind of depressing, I guess. But yeah, other than that, no. I do enjoy the holidays. They put me in a good mood, especially the vacation part. Getting a chance to take a break from work. Definitely can't complain about that at all. But done with my little rant. I actually want to talk first about the gameplay and then about something else. Playing a little Gears of War 3, I got dropped into the third round of the King of the Hill match, and I don't know why the game does this, but it gave me a default character. It does this every so often. It doesn't give me my preferred character. I prefer to play, whenever I'm on COG, as Bernie with the Hammer Burst, not Marcus Phoenix with the Lancer, although the Lancer is ridiculously powerful. I don't know why I don't use that gun more often. But I prefer to use Bernie because my nickname is Bernie. I'm not going to go into the details. It has nothing to do with my name at all whatsoever. It's just a nickname that I picked up through the years. People at work call me Bernie. It doesn't even... I don't even think that's professional, but whatever. People even call me Burn Dog. If you're so inclined, you may call me Burn Dog as well. But yeah, that's my little tidbit about the Gears of War gameplay. I go on I guess a decent streak for me. I kind of mess up at the very end. But the big thing I want to talk about today is 2011 is wrapping up, and I wanted to cover my favorite games and I guess my most disappointing games. I think my overall top title, I mean, there's a lot of good games that came out. There's like Portal 2, Arkham City, Skyrim, but my overall top favorite game has to be Gears of War 3. You're looking at it right here. I just love this game. Big part of the reason why I pick it is because it's just so different from a lot of other multiplayer shooters that I'm used to playing. Traditionally, I'm used to playing games like, you know, Halo, Call of Duty, basically first-person shooters. I didn't really play any Gears of War 1 multiplayer, just a small little bit. Didn't play any Gears of War 2 multiplayer. So this is a really refreshing new experience for me. So it's a big reason why I'm enjoying this game so much. The close runner-up would have to be Skyrim. The only reason Skyrim doesn't take the top slot, even though the game is absolutely amazing, is it just doesn't have a multiplayer component. And so it's kind of handicapped, I guess, when you compared it to Gears 3. But I spend a majority of my time playing multiplayer. It's just a huge part of what I enjoy when I play video games. So that's the reason it doesn't take the top slot. If they were ever able to make a multiplayer component in Skyrim or just the Elder Scrolls storyline, that could make for probably one of the greatest games of all time. Could you imagine playing Skyrim with a bunch of your friends taking on some like Dragon Boss or something like that? I feel like that would be awesome. I know Bethesda Studios is rumored to be making an MMO for Fallout, which could be cool. I just feel like the fantasy genre would work a little better. I know it's a little played out, but I just feel like that would work much better using, you know, the Bethesda engine. I don't even know what engine they call it for Skyrim, but whatever. My favorite arcade title for this year would have to be From Dust. I did a review about that earlier in the year. Really awesome game, kind of like it's a puzzle game where you play as a demigod. You try to protect your people from the elements. Again, very different from a lot of other games I'm used to playing. Very intuitive controls, and I just like the artistic style that they utilize in that game. So another game I would recommend if you haven't played it already. The two runners-up would be Torchlight and Trenched. Torchlight is actually, it's made by the same guys that did Diablo 1 or 2. It's people that worked on Diablo made Torchlight. Plays very similar to that game. The only reason that doesn't take the top spot is because that game definitely needs multiplayer. A really fun single-player experience, but you know, if you compare it to Diablo 2, it definitely is a game that's lacking. It definitely needs multiplayer. I believe Torchlight 2 is going to have that, but I think it's restricted to just PC play. Might not be on Xbox Live or PS3. And then Trenched, also a really awesome experience as well. It's like a mixture of tower defense and mech combat. My most disappointing game would have to be Dead Island, actually. There's another game that might seem fairly obvious, but I'm not going to harp on it anymore. But Dead Island, I was really hoping for a lot more from that game. It was a really fun game, But when you look at the trailer they first announced back a ton of months ago, I thought they were going to develop a really good story, and I thought it was just going to have a little bit more layers to it. But the gameplay got a little repetitive, and definitely wasn't my favorite title of the year. It wasn't a bad game, I just kind of disappointed. And I guess the game I'm most looking forward to for 2012 is The Last of Us. It looks like a zombie game. It's like a mixture of action and survival horror. Really looking forward to that. There's a bunch of trailers going on about it as well, so might have to dust off the old PlayStation 3 and give it a try. But those are my favorite games from 2011. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and like always, take it easy.